Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek. I am Penjum, welcome to King Under the Mountain. So we are going to take on the role of a Dwarven King, which is very, very exciting indeed. I can be in charge of these bearded folks. You build a man, build more, hit more things with hammers. So yeah, we're going to take on the role of the King of the Dwarves, and we're going to craft and carve out a whole new realm for our dwarves to live in under the mountain indeed, as you can probably guess. So yeah, it's a city building kind of resource gathering game in the sort of visual style of sort of Prison Architect, that kind of thing, and Academia, I suppose, which is relevant at the minute. That kind of style, if you like. It's currently in pre-alpha, so you can download this version of the game if you like. It's a sort of the prototype version of the game. It's on itch.io, so there are links to the itch.io page if you want to go and have a go at this yourself. But because it's a pre-alpha prototype, whatever it is, it's a not complete version by any stretch of the imagination. It's missing key things like saving. So at the minute, you'll be able to go in and play it all you like, but as soon as you come out and press quit, you can never go back and recover that game as it stands right now as I record this. But obviously, they're working on that. It's in pre-alpha. They're getting on with it. Also, it is running a Kickstarter campaign. The devs are running Kickstarter. So if you watch this and you like it, or if you have a little go at it yourself and you enjoy it, and you want to give them some monies for the Kickstarter thing, then please do if that is your want. There is a link to the Kickstarter page in the video description of this video and also on the itch.io page. So here we go. Let's just get on with it. Let's just start a new game and we'll see how we get on as King of the Dwarves. Okay, here we go. We have started. So we have this sort of, this little gaggle of dwarven workers available to us. They look very, very cool. I like it. Again, these guys, they have no arms either, I don't think. They have very expressive faces. This guy here, who are you? Odin Sturdyvault, which is a fantastic name. You have very good eyebrows, Odin Sturdyvault. I like you. So you're a dwarven woodcutter. There's a dwarven carpenter. There's a dwarven miner. There's another woodcutter, more miners, farmers, stonemasons, carpenters, a chef. Okay, right. There's an awful lot going on. Now, I played this for about 2 minutes just to see that it would record and see that it kind of worked and stuff, you know, that it actually ran and whatnot. But other than that, I've not really done very much. Now, I know that all the build options are down here. So we can give people orders to go mine stuff. Now, let's just take a look at where we are. Wow. Okay, right. That is a very, very big mountainous kind of thing. I suppose it is, you know, dwarves are going to go into the mountains. I am the king under the mountain. So this would make sense. So we're going to dig into this. We're going to dig into this and carve out, see what I did there? Carve out a whole sort of realm underneath this mountain. What is this? What's that? That's galena ore. What's the red stuff? Jet rubies? Shiny, expensive pretties. Yes, what's that? Jade. What are they? Sapphire. Is there diamonds? Opals. Galena ore. That sounds a bit rubbish. Where's diamonds? Can I have some diamonds, please? Moonstone gems and native copper ore. Now I might need copper. That might be useful. So, what else have we got outside? There's a big load of trees up here. I don't know what that is. A rough stone floor. Okay, just a random bit of stone floor over there. Right, you are. And then lots of other bits and bobs. So, outside, out here, I'm thinking we do farms. We put lots of farms out here and then we dig our way into this mountain. What's that? Emeralds. Oh yes, there's aquamarines, turquoise gems. Okay, there's lots of shiny gems around. Okay, the dwarves will be happy. The dwarves like shiny things. So, orders. So we want to mine. So why don't we have this as our doorway? We can have like a big central bit going down like this. And the thing is, I don't know how quick they are to mine. I don't really know. I mean, do they take forever? I've no idea. I don't know. Okay, whatever. That's fine. And then we'll have ourselves... That can be like a central corridor. Now, we might want to build now whilst we can. Let's go get some wood. So let's chop down, I don't know, that many trees. Is that a good amount of trees to chop down? And then clear... Do we clear all these little shrub things out of the way? Because I want to build farms. Right, okay. So we have to clear all this stuff out the way. Oh, crikey. This could take quite a long time, couldn't it? Because I want this to be farm territory. This is where we're going to grow all the food that's going to support our dwarves. So, okay. Do you know what? Let's clear all that as well. Why not? Oh, there's green there. What's that? Malachite ore. That could be useful as well. What do you use that for? I've got no idea. I don't know. Also, let's get those out. Let's just mine. Let's just sort of hive that bit off whilst we can. Like that. Let's do that. And what are we digging into? Marble. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that would be nice and easy to dig into. Okay. So now we probably want to get some building stuff down. Walls and doors. Okay, maybe we don't need walls and doors quite yet. Zones. There was a stockpile thing. There we go. So, yeah, we want to get stockpiles down. We want to get different stockpiles of different things so I can see what we've got. So we have a resources one, a tools one, a granary one, and a pantry one. Okay. We've already got a resources one there. It's kind of at the front of the, at the front door, which I suppose is useful. Now, I think if you do that, it just adds on to existing ones. Yeah, okay, so we can make things a bit bigger. That's quite nice that it changes the shape, look. I quite like that. So we'll have that as a bigger sort of resource stockpile. Tools would be useful. Let's put that, I don't know, there. A tool stockpile. Bear in mind that I'm just sort of winging it at the minute. A granary stockpile. Okay, let's put one of those there. And what was the other one? A pantry stockpile. Okay, so this is existing food then. Well, let's put all them down here, look, like that. I don't know, that big. I don't know if that takes resources to build or not. I imagine not. I think they're just zoning an area out. Okay, so that's good. And other things we can do. There's a kitchen. That's probably important. A masonry workshop. Bedrooms. That want to go inside the mountain, I imagine. A feasting hall. A metalworks, which only has a placeholder, so obviously we won't be able to do that right now. A sawmill, a farm plot, and a carpentry workshop. Okay, farm plots. Farmy, farmy farms. Let's go into this corner then, and let's put ourselves just some little farm plots down. Now, I don't know how many we need. I'm not entirely sure. So, shall we just do 2 for now? That'll do. How do we plant stuff in those? Do we click on them? Farm plot. Ah, here we go. Yes, none leaf fallow. No, that's just silly. What have we got? What do we have? Can we see what our resources? Don't know if we can see what resources we've got. Are people holding things? I did remember on the little trial I did, someone was holding some... There, tomato seeds, that kind of thing. Oh, yeah, you were holding something. 10 hops seeds. Okay, so we've all got different things. Potatoes. Potatoes sound like a very good thing. Yeah, there's lots of people with potato seeds. Barley seeds, corn seeds, tomatoes, carrots, barley, wheat. Oh, they've got quite a lot of stuff on them. Okay, well, hang on then. How about we do 4 farm plots? Do that. And then, oh no, no, I don't know. I want distinct, I want individual farm plots. Hang on. Right, okay, so if you put them right next to it, it expands the existing plot. Okie doke, gotcha. Okay, so in here then, there was certainly potatoes. That's good. There were certainly carrots. Somebody had wheat. So let's go and get wheat. And somebody else had hops. So let's... Oh no, somebody else had tomatoes, actually. Let's do that. There we go. So we've got a variety of foodstuffs. Now, let's move time on a little bit. So hopefully everyone will go out and do their designated job. People will go out and do stuff. So some people go out and remove these shrubs, and some people start mining into these walls, and some people go and start planting whatever it was, potatoes and tomatoes and tomatoes and tomatoes and all that kind of stuff. And people just start getting on with things. Ah, yeah, look, there we go. So they are hacking their way through this. The marble rough stone boulder. Okay, now, what we might want is a kitchen. We want to build it in the mountain. We want to build things inside the mountain because that's the whole point. We're going to be the king under the mountain. There's no point building stuff outside. So let's get a mine done along here. So if we just go out like that and then like that. How do we do doors? It was build, wasn't it? Doors. Stone. A stone door? Just there? How does it work? How do you build a stone door? I'm not 100% sure how one goes about building a door. I think, do you reckon it's just like that, where the red thing appears? So yeah, we want to build it kind of in there. We want to build it in there. Oh look, we've got whatever that was. Shinies, pretties, uncut emerald gems. I don't know how one goes about cutting emerald gems, but okay, I'm sure we'll find out. I'm sure we'll figure it out. That needs to be made a bit bigger, I think. That needs to be made far bigger, I think. Hang on. Zone, stockpile, resources, stockpile. Make it bigger that way. Can we drag it down? Oh, I do quite like that. I like the clever sort of resource, the sizing things. Look, you can go, boop, just drag it down there to make it fit the shape. That's quite cool. I like that. That's good. Okay, so people are getting on with stuff. They will then dig all that out, I imagine, before they go and dig that out. Do you know what? Right now, I would rather remove all that stuff. Dig to there. That's fine. Do that. Now, there are some quite good time controls. Some quite nice time control. So look, you can move it at single speed, double speed, treble speed, or really, really super fast speed. So 10 minutes go by. So it's all going in 10 minutes anyway, but if you do it that way, it goes through very quickly. So presumably everyone is having a little sleep because it's midnight and the dwarves are all having a kip. Oh, you're all out and about. I feel a bit sad. I feel a bit sad for you. Right, let's see if we can fit a door in whilst we're here. Build a door. So a stone door. Yes, we'll have a... there we go, look. So let's pop a door just there. And then can we move time on a bit quicker than this? Because nothing's happening. There we go. So hopefully everyone wakes up. Please wake up, everybody. Oh, look. They're loading the stuff in to make a door. Oh, that's cool. 3 marble blocks. Okay, is that what you need to make a door these days? 4 marble blocks. Okay, fine. So can someone build the door? Yes, we've got a door. We've got a door. A marble door. I mean, that's just showing off, isn't it? A whole day just went by. A whole day just went by and I was just idly looking at a door. Brilliant. Go me. Everyone is very, very good. Look, everyone has done a lot of work. What's all this? What's that? Maple logs. What are we doing with the maple logs? What's the idea behind those? Ooh! Don't we need... Is there some sort of wood cuttery thing? What was that? A sawmill. Maybe we need a sawmill and a masonry workshop and a carpentry workshop. Maybe we need all these things if we can make... I imagine we need a carpenter before we can make beds. So let's... We need to do some more mining. We need to do some more mining. You dwarves, you're good at this. Get mining. So we'll have that bit out like that. And we'll have a bit coming down like that. In fact, do you know what? Let's do that, look. And then we'll get that mineral just there, look. So that can be another room. That's cool. And then we'll have another bit going down here. Like that. In fact, let's do that. And then we'll have... How wide is that? We want massive, like, corridor. Big dramatic corridors because we're showy off dwarves. So we'll have that. And then we'll have another room here, which can be a thing. An important room of some description. And then we'll have another room... Oh, there. That's gone a bit weird. Hang on. To get rid of that bit. Boink. There we go. Another room there. So they can be our rooms. Right, now. Zone this as a kitchen then, perhaps. How is this going to work? I really don't know. Okay, I've zoned it as a kitchen. Is that now a kitchen? Oh, furniture. Furniture's probably a good thing. A water barrel, a kitchen worktop, a cauldron, and a lantern and a table. Okay. Well, a kitchen worktop seems sort of an important thing. Oh, okay. There's enough space for 4 people to go around it. Oh, okay. Well, let's put it there then. And I imagine we need a cauldron. That can sit in the middle. That's cool. A water barrel. That can have 4 people around it as well. Let's tuck that in the corner. And a small table can probably just go in this other corner. And a lantern. Presumably they need a lantern to see. Can we put it on the table? No. Okay, let's just put a lantern there. And I don't know. Is that enough? Is that enough light from one lantern? I really don't know. So let's see if the kitchen works. Let's see if our kitchen plan actually does anything. So they're building... Right, we've got that. What's that? A marble kitchen worktop. Okay, so we've got a kitchen worktop. I mean, that's something. That's a start. Let's run time on. Let's see how quickly they can get all this other stuff done. There's a lantern. Oh, the lantern casts a very eerie kind of glow there. And everyone's gone back to sleep. The resource thing is full. It's full of marble. Okay, we need like the stonemason or whatever it was to actually shape this stone to do something with it. What's all this? Corn seed. Oh, how are our fields doing? Tomatoes. Potato plant. Ooh. Yay. There's wheat. Hang on, I can't see anything. Okay, maybe that doesn't appear yet. Carrots. Okay, so stuff is growing. That's encouraging. We've got stuff that's growing. Oh, in here they've put down a load of tools. So hammers and saws and an axe and whatever that is. I was going to say it's a screwdriver, but no, a chisel. Okay. Right, okay. So that's all that. There is a kitchen. Is there a cook? You look like a cook. You're a chef. Can you do some cooking? How do we tell you to go cooking? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how we tell you to go cooking. Maybe because you've got nothing to cook with. Maybe you need more. Maybe you need these ingredients to come up. So maybe where it's got just... Where was it? The tomatoes aren't growing. These things are. So 9.2% toward harvest for the potato plant. Maybe when they come up, you then go and prepare stuff in here. I don't know. However, we are lacking a cauldron and we are lacking whatever one of those things was. A barrel of some sort. Okay. Fine. Do you know what I need to do? I need to stop because they do it in order of when you told them to do it. So there, just forget all this stuff. Just do these little bits here and then go and dig these other rooms out. What can that room be? What do we need for there? A masonry workshop feasting hall. That sounds good. Right by the door. You know, so yeah, people can come in. It's showy offy, isn't it? You come in, you go, hey, everyone come in and look at my feasting hall. It's a gigantic thing. But we could do with a sawmill. I kind of wanted the sawmill to be one of these. So the sawmill to be just here. And next to the carpentry workshop, and the masonry workshop to be sort of next door to that. That was my initial thought. Do you know what? One thing I don't know is everyone going to starve to death if I don't give them enough food? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know how the game works like that. I don't know. Let's make another little room like that off the main corridor bit. There we go. Right. Let's just speed time on until they've carved out all of this stuff. Granted, they've got nowhere to put it. They've got nowhere to put all these stone boulders because the storage thing is full. But can we do something about that? Can we zone? Can we zone that out? No, I've gone to the wrong thing. Zone stockpile. A resources stockpile. Can we just make that significantly bigger? And then people will start moving the stone about. Okay, right. Okay, this is good. So they're clearing some stuff out. This is all good. Okay, we've got an extra 2 rooms in there. Let's go and make some stuff. So we want a sawmill in there with furniture. Wood cutting bench. Okay, so this could be good. This could be useful. So we'll put a wood cutting bench there, maybe a small table there, and a lantern. Well, just there would be useful, I suppose. And then we want to get ourselves a carpentry workshop next door. So the wood can go from there into there. So a carpentry workbench. This looks very familiar. Okay. A small table and a lantern. And then in here, in this room that they're currently carving out now, could we have the masonry workshop if they're able to carve it out by the time they all go to bed? No, they cannot. Oh, that's annoying. Do you know what? Should we just do it to there and fit the items in? Oh, no, we can't. Can we not do? Are we not allowed to do that because it's not a room or whatever? Can we just do that? It's not done it. Oh no, it has. It has. It's just really faint. The line is really faint. Okay, furniture, stone mason workbench. Oh, very big and impressive. Oh, can I have 2 people? Oh, let's plop it right in the middle then. A small table can go, I don't know, in that corner, and a lantern can go just there. Okay, okay. So now are they building these things in? So how do we get someone assigned to this? What are you? A woodcutter. Okay. And there's a marble woodcutting bench. Okay. So are you now going to go and get wood from here? No, you're going to go and wander into this empty room looking for some wood, possibly. I don't really know. How's our fruit and veg coming along? Oh, there's actual things. Oh, that's tremendous. Yay, look, an actual carrot plant. It's 19%, and that is a tomato plant. That's tomato plants that are not quite as grown as the other stuff. And that's wheat, and that's good. Okay, cool, that's good. Yeah, you're doing... right, what are you doing? You are doing something, Odin. Oh, it's you, it's Odin Sturdy. Odin Sturdy Vault. Blah, blah, I put my teeth in. He's doing something. Is he chopping a maple log into planks? Planks by the look of it. Okay, that's cool. Planks are good. I like planks. That's a fun thing. I think everything's been dug out, hasn't it? Everything's been dug that we want to dig up. So yeah, we could do with these guys doing some shaping of this. What's that? 6 out of 6 marble blocks. Okay. So they're using marble blocks to build everything. That kind of makes sense, given that we've got marble. Just everything's made of marble. What are the beds made of? Marble. Anything. It's all made of marble. While we're here, I'm going to put the feasting hall just here, just because I want one. Because it sounds fun. A feasting table. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Just there. And a chair. That must be my chair, surely. Okay, we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, yeah, again, I'm doing this far too excessively. I'm just going, yay, clicking lots of buttons. We'll have a cauldron just there, a lantern in each corner, and a small table in the corner. I mean, I don't know if you need those things to be in that room for it to function. I don't know, but I quite like the idea. What else can we have then? So we've got a kitchen, we've got masonry, we've got farms, sawmills, feasting halls, carpentry. We need a bedroom. So can we carve out some sort of bedroom? I love the little farms. The farms are fantastic. Also, can we go and chop down some more trees up here? Look, just chop all those down. More wood. Wood is all useful. And have you guys finished building this? Yes. You've actually... Oh, look, and you've got hauling inventory. What have you got? What is this thing that you are holding in your hands? You've passed it on to someone else. Oh, okay. What have you got? What was the thing that you had in your hands? You had a block of some sort. What's that? A limestone block. So we've made them into usable blocks. Ah, okay, that's very cool. So can we have this as a bedroom then? A massive long bedroom? Maybe. Do you know what? Let's get them to mine that out and we'll just build a bedroom. Say to there, and then we want our big corridor thing to go along the middle, say along there, and then we'll just sort of pop that back there. And also I won't mind some doors. So let's go and put some doors in whilst I'm here. Type stone. Yep, because we've got loads of that. Marble doors. Everybody with marble doors, please, because it sounds cool. I like the idea of marble doors everywhere. Okay, right, let's speed time on. Let's get all these bits dug out, and then we'll come back when we can turn this into a nice sort of bedroom, sort of dorm room type area. Okay, so they've dug out this bit that I want to use as a bedroom. They're still digging out the big sort of central corridor, but that's absolutely fine. So, bedroom. How is this going to work? So we zone that out like that. Furniture, bed, lanterns, and small tables. Oh, okay. So we can just have beds. I don't really know what the circles are either side. That's one thing I'm not sure of. I don't really know what the circles are on either side. Might have to try and work that out. I don't really know. So I assume we don't need them. I don't want to put them next. Or can we just pile loads of beds in just alongside each other? Or do we want a little gap? I think we put tables beside each one just for fun. So let's do... Look, there you go. There's loads of beds. I don't know how many dwarves we've got. I'm not entirely sure. But there we go. So we'll do that. And then each one can have tables next to it. It'd be nice if you could clear the rocks out, dudes. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? And then, I don't know, a lantern by each door. Like that. I mean, you need to invent electric lighting. That'd really help. That'd make everything look very snazzy. Oh my goodness. And in everyone comes with planks. Okay. They're coming in with planks. Right you are. So let's speed this on. And they're going to put... Are they going to build the beds? Or are they just putting the planks in place? I'm not entirely sure. Also, have I got the beds the right way round? Yes. This looks like the pillow end. They've got proper beds. Everyone can go to sleep. Except these people that are on the floor. But you possibly should have just finished building the beds first. Okay. We need a bit... We need a bigger storage area. Hang on. Right. Resources. Massive, gigantic storage area. A huge, ginormous storage area. Vast. And also, we need to chop down some more trees because we're terrible people. So, yeah, let's chop those trees down on that side. There we go. Choppity chop. Get rid of all the trees. How's our food looking? Oh, are you actually doing stuff with it? Are you harvesting it? Have we harvested some food? No, we never have. Hop seeds. Those seeds. I don't really know what we need to do. How do you make the kitchen... How do you make the cooks do some cooking? How do you make the doors do the dooring? 0 out of 4 marble blocks allocated. I assume... What all the dwarves are doing now is just sorting out all of the blocks that are scattered all over the place. So they're going through and grabbing all these blocks and sticking them into the now incredibly vast storage area. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's leave time running on. I do like the super speedy mode. That is very good. Oh, I like the fact they're tidying it up. That looks far nicer. Oh, look at you. You're putting this thing on here. So you've got some gems. I don't know what I can do with the gems, but I've got some. Shinies. Aquamarine gems. Yeah. No concept of what I can do with the aquamarine gems except look at them and appreciate the shininess of them. But that is them there, and they certainly are shiny. So still people asleep. Still people asleep outside. Have we completed all these beds yet? No. What are we waiting for? 3 out of 4 oaken planks. Oh. Oh, does it need a specific type of plank? What does that need? Stone blocks for that. Okay, so is that a stone block? That looks like a stone block to me. So everyone's kind of doing some stuff. You're in there. What are you? You're a miner, just sort of chilling out because you've got nothing else to do, I suppose. So, okay, right. Hang on. Let's put time back to normal speed and just take stock of what's going on. So we've got quite a lot of marble. No, limestone. It's limestone boulders as well as marble. Yeah, so marble and limestone. Oh, they look... okay, yeah. If you zoom in, they look a little bit different. They look slightly yellower and they're slightly paler. They're a little bit of a different shape. Okay, so we've got lots of marble going on. Loads of marble. Quite a bit of limestone. And then some granite. And then, what's that? Grass. Oaken barrel staves. Okay. Emerald gems. Jasper gems. Okay, so we've got some cool gems going on. That's quite nice. They've not finished my room in here yet. 7 out of 8 marble blocks. Okay. I'd quite like to have some more. Can you make some more marble blocks, please? Can we add another stonemason bench? Can we just have 2? Hang on. Let's get rid of that one. Remove that. Or not. Currently being removed. Okay, good. Right. Remove this. We'll move it along and then we'll have some more. There you go. Splendid. Right, now in there we click and we can go to furniture and we can go stonemason bench 1, stonemason bench 2. We can have 2 stonemason benches. That makes sense. Also in this room, furniture, carpentry workbench, we'll add another one. In this one here, we'll add another wood cutting bench because it makes sense to do so. We'll put that one just there. That's a great hall with food and whatnot. So this thing here hasn't been used, I wouldn't imagine. Kitchen worktop's not been used. We could do... Yeah, they've not finished all the beds yet. We need more oak. So we have to go and find specific trees. Are they oak? No, that's grass. It's a maple tree. Are there any oak trees anywhere? What does an oak tree look like? That's a maple... All the trees look very familiar. All the trees look exactly the same. Where's an oak tree? Oh, up here. Oh, that's a fir. That's a fir tree. What do oak trees look like? That's a fir tree. That is a fir tree. Any hint as to what an oak tree might look like? That's a birch. Okay. Okay, right. The search is on for some oak trees. How about down here? Can we find some? What's that? A bush with... What on earth is in there? What's that? Eggs? Some sort of eggs? Okay, do you know what? Yeah, let's go and have a look. Let's get this. Let's get that. Let's get that, please. Let's go see what that is. I think it might be eggs. Should we just have a quick look what they're doing? Have you got anything? You've got... Stan Sullen helmet is sleeping on the floor. Were they eggs you had on you, though, my good man? Mr. Man, he's idle. No, he's just sort of chopped down the bush and that's it. Right, they look like oaks. No, they're pines. They're pines. They're maples. Someone find me an oak tree. Aha! Oak trees are all the way down here. Okay, they're quite far away from us. But do you know what? Whatever. Chop all of them down. I'm sure that'll take you about 200 in-game years, whatever. But that's fine. So, stuff is going okay. We need to move time on. The only thing is, more stone blocks. Ah. have I ruined our chance at creating a workbench because we haven't got any stone blocks? Oh dear. I may have just imploded the Dwarven settlement. Hang on. What's that crate? What's that? 4 carrots. Yes. We've got food. We've got actual food coming in. You're carrying carrots. Oh yes. We've made our own food. I might have actually just obliterated everything though because we can no longer make any benches. We can't make the stonemason benches, I don't think, because we've not got any blocks. I don't think. Okay, everyone's coming in to sleep. Right, I'm just going to run it forward a lot of days just to see if people manage to get in here and finish doing these stonemason workbenches. Okay, so it turns out that I probably had broken it. I think this is our means of making blocks, so making stone blocks. I then removed our means of making stone blocks, but I was then unable to rebuild the actual table to make stone blocks because it requires stone blocks. We were kind of in a catch-22 situation, so I've had to go through and find every place where they have actually placed some stone blocks that have been readiness to build stuff, like the doors, so all the marble blocks, and I've had to say, don't bother building the doors, don't bother building those extra tables, don't bother building any of the feasting hall stuff, because, you know, that's got some nice marble blocks there. So hopefully they will now move those marble blocks down to here, because it's got 3 out of 6 now allocated. Now, yes, okay, it's late, so nobody's really doing anything. So hopefully when the day kicks around, no, put them all in the same thing. Put them all in the same pile, you fools. No, they've split them evenly. Oh, good. No, that's now... How many's that in that one? 4 out of 6. Brilliant. And that one's got 3 out of 6. Right, well, let's cancel that one. Okay, right. It was ill-advised of me to try and do this. Right, somebody build this thing. Somebody come and build it, please. Okay, we're waiting a long while. I'm waiting a little while for that to happen. But the fruit and veg... Oh, it's gone because they've harvested it. It looked tremendous. It looked really good. All these things looked really impressive. They looked very, very cool. So I think, yeah, we've got like bags of stuff. We've got bags of potatoes and stuff. And look, they're putting them in the kitchen. The only thing we haven't got is a cauldron. Waiting for more metal cauldron to be available. Should we be able to craft a metal cauldron of some sort? Ah, no, yes, the metal works. Placeholders. They're just placeholders. So at the minute, maybe we can't do that. Do you know what? I'll drop one in just for fun. Hooray! We've got a bench. We've got an actual thing. Right, okay. Let's make another one of those now. Let's not mess that up. Okay, so stonemason workbench is very important in this game. This is key because this turns all your stone into actually usable blocks. Now I'm going to go and put all those bits back in there that we did have. So we'll drop that into there, and we'll drop the sawmill thing into there, like that. We'll put all those things back in because that's looking pretty good. What have we got on the table in there? They've put some stuff on the table. Can't quite click on it. There you go. 3 carrots and 2 potatoes. But I imagine they can't do anything without the cauldron in the middle. Okay. So let's carve ourselves out a bit just here. And that could be our sort of metalworking bit. Now, it probably won't work. If it says placeholder, that would imply to me that it's not actually sort of, you know, in this particular version of the game. But we'll give it a go. We shall give it a go. So time's running nice and quick. They'll come through here. They'll mine this fairly speedily, I would have thought. We need to get through this backlog of stone, if I'm completely honest. There's an awful lot of stone. We need all the stone blocks, please. So now let's go through to here. Placeholder for the metalworks. So let's just see what we can actually do. So a placeholder for the smelter. Oh my goodness, the smelter is big. Okay, the smelter is big. That's huge. And the smithy, oh, it's not quite as big. It's not quite as grand. That can go at the end like that. And then a little table could go just there. And then a lantern could just sort of fit there. Okay, now I don't know if that's going to do anything or not. I've got no idea, but we can certainly give it a go. We'll see if somebody actually jumps into there and does anything or not. Time is passing relatively quickly. It's now day 1 of winter, so let's just leave it flying. Let's just leave it going for several days. Let's try and get this built because we've now got people down here that can, you know, carve the stone. He's doing it right now. In fact, there we go. He's made a nice sort of lump of stone there. Are they taking it all the way out here and putting it all the way up here? Yeah, they're putting it the furthest point away that they could. Load it up from the front. Load it up from the front, you fools. What we could do is, we could, it's a bit crass, but we could just go, resources, here, in the middle, like that. Just have a resource stockpile just in the middle here so they can just dump stuff in here. Like that plank, look. Those planks are lovely. We'll just put them there. That makes sense. So yeah, we'll just put them in the middle, shall we? That'll do. Right, the rest of the table is built. So now in theory we should be able to get through 2 lots. 2 lots of the stoneworking at the same time, so that's quite cool. Do we need to like worry about any stats? Maybe not in this version. Maybe we don't need to worry about people, you know, starving to death or whatever. Hall Redhair, the Dwarven Farmer. If you're a Dwarven Farmer, go and do some Dwarven farming, please, sir. Go and do some Dwarven farming. Also, what other things have we got? Corn. We've got corn and barley. Let's get a couple more fields in. Why not? Let's do that because that's fun. Let's get ourselves a field there. Let's have a big long field like that, and we'll make it a very weird shape. Like that, look. There we go. That can be corn, because I know we've got some of that. And then can we put a long field going along there? That'd be quite cool if we could have like a longer sort of field going like that. Funny shaped field. And we've probably got one of everything. So, I don't know, hops. That'll do. Go and do some hops as well. So they've got to sort of, you know, turn the soil. They've got to plough it and cultivate it. I know that, you see, from playing other games on the channel. So they've got to work on that. That's a couple more farms though. A little farm plot set up. Yeah, right. Let's leave time just flying on. I'm just going to run it through, maybe even to summer, and just see what happens. Ah, now they are actually doing something. Look, so the metalworks thing, even as a placeholder, they've crafted a cauldron. An iron cauldron has been made, and a bucket thing to go in the corner. So now presumably the cook will then come in here and do some cookery. They'll do some cooking and make some nice things for everyone to eat. Is that how it's going to work? Like, what's in there? Tomatoes. I mean, everyone could just snack on tomatoes, I suppose. It would be nicer if it was prepared into a sort of a proper meal, wouldn't it? That'd be far nicer. So yeah, so the cauldron now has water in. Where's the chef? Who's the chef? Are you the chef? Oh, you're a dwarven hunter. Oh, crikey. Okay. How do I tell you to hunt? Are there animals? I didn't even think to check if there were animals. I didn't even think to check. Who are you? Are you an animal? Hang on. What are you doing? You're transferring water. Okay. Oh my goodness me. We actually need to take into account water. Oh, and that's really far away. We're so far away from the water. I didn't think that was a thing that we needed to worry about. It didn't even occur to me that water might be a thing. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. The map is gigantic. Oh, look at it. The map is huge. Wow. Okay, there's some oak trees in the corner down there. Okay, so we need water. I hadn't considered that. And we are quite far away from any kind of source of water. We're not near a river of any kind. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Okay, never mind. That's going to be the way it is. We still haven't got enough planks for these beds. Still not got enough planks. Although we are making loads of barrels. I don't quite know why we're making barrels. Why we're making so many barrels, folks? Do we store like food and stuff in the barrels? I've no idea. Okay, right. Let's just run time on very, very, very quickly until it is, yeah, at least spring. Let's get out of winter and get to spring. Okay, it is spring, and I realised why they weren't finishing the beds, and it's because I'm a bit of an idiot. Because, yeah, of course, when you pick what you want to build the things out of, you can choose the type. And obviously, you can only build a bed out of wood, because a bed put out of metal is probably not that comfortable. So it's a metal frame. Anyway, whatever. I only get the choice of wood. But then, yeah, I'd picked oak, but no, we can pick maple. We've got loads of maple wood. That's what they're actually working on. So, look, we've actually got a load of beds. So I've extended the bedroom out. They've actually just completed the last lot of beds. Now, I don't know how many dwarves we've got. That's surely a lot of beds. That's surely enough for pretty much all of them. Also, here, the cook, I mean, they're not there at the minute, but look, they're making carrot soup, which is very exciting. And, yeah, there's a lot of barrels. I don't really know what's going on. We've got maple buckets, maple barrels, and all sorts of stuff. We've got a couple of cauldrons going on. I don't know why. We've got some iron barrel hoops for some reason. I don't know why we've got those either. But yeah, so that's going, it's going pretty well. Our fields are looking good. So look, there's the hops growing on these sort of little kind of rack type things. There's some lovely wheat. There are the very lovely carrots. They look great. Is that how carrots look when they grow? Cool. Potato plants, they look very pretty. Over here we've got the tomatoes. The only thing we haven't got yet, they haven't actually worked on, is the corn. They haven't actually put the corn in yet, which is a shame. I'd like to see what that looks like, to be honest, when that starts growing. I mean, it's only spring. I don't know. Maybe they just need more. Maybe you need more farmers or whatever. More farmers and less of everything else. But yeah, everything seems to be ticking over quite nicely. They're getting on with it. They've extended the thing in here. They're making a lot of barrels. We've got all these oaken planks. And yeah, 12 limestone blocks. So the blocks take up a lot less room when they're actually worked and turned into nice little sort of usable cubes, if you like, little sort of tiny slabs, rather than the giant sort of hunks of misshapen, freshly hewn rock. They actually look a little bit nicer, and they fit 12 onto one tile rather than one on each tile, I assume, for when it's actually put into the storage area. So that's good. So it's a bit more economical that way. Okay, so I just had a thought. We've got 2 things in here, 2 stonemason workbenches. We've got 2 of the carpentry workbenches. We've got 2 of the wood cutting benches. So I went into the kitchen and sort of went, well, why don't we add extra tables and cauldrons and things in the kitchen to see what they do? So the barrel in the corner is full of water. That's fine. And they took the water and they've poured it into our extra cauldrons. So we did have before carrot soup. Looking at the actual graphic, I imagine we're going to have some more carrot soup. And then, brace yourselves, everybody. Yep, some more carrot soup. Hope you like carrots, everybody. So, yeah, the dwarves are going to subsist entirely on carrot soup, which is fine, I suppose. I suppose that's okay. Ah, corn. Corn has emerged. It's ever so slowly growing, but it looks very, very lovely indeed. Yeah, I was thinking more like bread. Make bread and nice things like that. I mean, carrot soup is, oh, it's lovely. It is one of the soups that you could have. But, you know, I kind of want bread, and then there's a hunter. I mean, I assume, bear in mind that this is, obviously, it's a sort of pre-alpha version, so it's no way near the full release. So I imagine hunters will go around and get animals. I imagine there's going to be animals wandering about. I didn't see anyone. I had a little look around, but I imagine that's going to be a thing that'll get added in as well. So hunters. So yeah, so the amount of food stuff will change. And we're slowly working our way through all this stone. We're slowly shaping the stone, so that's fine. I wonder if we remove... Let's just try and experiment. Let's try and experiment. Let's go to zones. Let's go to stockpiles. And go to resources. And then remove those tiles. Now, I'm just going to do 1 row. In fact, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. Let's remove those 3 just there. Does it kill the things that's on it? Does it destroy the resources that are on there? No. So what I think is going to happen is they're going to move it down. They're going to put it further down. So if we do that, that will move all those resources. It will prompt the dwarves to go and get all those resources. There they are. Go, my little worker dwarves. And they'll scurry about and move everything a bit closer. So that might save some time in the long run for these guys going to get the actual stone resources. Rather than having to walk all the way up to the end, they can walk ever slightly less. And they're only dwarves, so they've only got little legs. The less they can walk, the better. And as we kind of come to the end of day 6 in the summer, I think, you know what, I think you get the idea of how this is going to work. Obviously, as we just said, this isn't the completed version. This is just the early alpha kind of prototype version to show that it is possible. You know, they've gone, hey, look, there is a game and it is a real thing, and here it is. But you know what, I think this has got a lot of potential. I quite like it. Now, I've never played RimWorld, cue gasps of horror, but I've never played RimWorld. A few of the sort of things over on the itch.io page are saying, oh, this is a bit like RimWorld, and they've said this is, you know, RimWorld is one of their kind of inspirations, if you like. And yeah, I've only ever seen RimWorld. I've never really watched anything. I've never played it, but yeah, from what I've seen of it, it kind of looks a bit similar. But yeah, I like the idea that you go into the mountain and you carve it out and you do this. The characters are all very lovely, and the lighting's lovely as well, because look, the lighting actually changes. Your cursor changes. I can light their face up, or I can put them in the dark, and it, you know, it changes the lighting on them, on the actual moving characters themselves, which is very, very nice as well. What are you? You're a miner. Oh yeah, you've got nothing to do. Sorry. I should give you something to do, shouldn't I? But then you're just going to clog up the storage area with more rocks, and I don't really want that. So yeah, it's very, very lovely. I mean, I like the style. I like the idea of it. This big sort of dwarven colony thing. I'm intrigued to see how it goes. I kind of want to see the next bit, the next sort of phase of what they've got. So presumably there'll be a bit where we get more people. So somehow we will acquire more dwarves. So we'll be able to go, right, okay, I want more builders. And they can do some more building. Or we can go, right, okay, oh, what's that? Oh, they're the tomato plants. Oh, cool. And yeah, they'll be able to say, right, we want to get more craftsmen. And they can go and do some more stone crafting or whatever, that kind of thing. So yeah, I imagine that'll be on the cards. Hunting, that'll be a thing. I imagine that. And then eventually at some point you're going to come into the bit where they actually get to know the characters a bit better. Because at the minute, Thora Golden Club, great name. You're a dwarven chef, but I don't know if you're happy, sad, hungry, thirsty. I've got no idea. I imagine in the full game that will be an implemented kind of thing. So you can follow your little sort of subjects around, given that I am a king. They are obviously my subjects. So yeah, I think this is good. It's got a lot of potential. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it and see how it goes. But yes, it's on itch.io, so you can play this very version now if you want to. You can go and grab it. The only thing is, I've built all this. I'm going to come out of this and it shall vanish forever because, as we said at the start, there's no actual save in the current version that I am playing right now. But never mind. I think we've got the idea of it. We've got the idea. You get, you know, farms go outside. I assume farms have to go outside. I'm guessing. I mean, could you have a farm inside? I don't imagine it'd be very successful, but whatever. So, yeah, I mean, they go outside, and then everything else has to go. Well, it doesn't have to go inside. I suppose in theory, you could build everything outside. A kingdom outside the mountain, if you so wished. But I guess the idea is you dig into the mountain and make great big dwarven halls and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll follow how it goes. And, yeah, I think we'll be coming back to this at some point. When it's fleshed out a bit, when it's got a little bit more, you know, meat on the bones, I think we'll be coming back to have a look at this. Yeah, another thing, tools. Need to start making tools and stuff, and I imagine the tools will deteriorate and we have to make new saws and new axes and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, so we'll come back. We'll definitely keep an eye on it. We shall keep an eye on how it progresses, and we'll come back when there's sort of notable updates. But that is it for right now. As we mentioned at the start as well, there's a Kickstarter thing. If you're interested, there's no obligation. If you're interested, if you go and download it and have a look and think, yeah, this is nice, Kickstarter, it's from the itch.io page, go and have a look if that's your kind of thing. But we are done. So hopefully you did enjoy this little look through and you enjoyed my time as a Dwarven King. If you did, please do leave a like and also please do subscribe. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's follow Matt Spence, aka Duke Nukem, as he chases after a dirty villain. There are a lot of angry people still. I don't know why. Never ever employ him, he's terrible. This place is full of rats. Timothy Robles with your kind of crazy eyes. You have tea leaves in for one of my shops.